Hi, everybody. Angel for Meaningful Magic here. Welcome. Great to have you with us. Beautiful day here in Sunny Isles, Florida. And today we are talking about what we want. What do you want out of life? What is stopping you from living abundance and happiness and true fulfillment, living in your purpose, believing in yourself, having better connections with your family, friends, lovers? What's stopping you? What is it that is limiting you from getting the life that you want? Because it's out here. There's lots of us living it. It's not out of your reach. It's not impossible. And it's a lot of those limiting beliefs that keep us stuck in old patterns. And those old patterns keep us stuck in a life that we are unhappy with and unfulfilled with. And it's not what we want from life. We want to live this big, beautiful life. And we want to travel. And we want to have freedom. And, we want to have abundance. Because nobody wants to stress all the time. So we're going through this journey together. We're really walking the path of abundance and fulfillment and living in your purpose and trying to find your connection with the divine, because again, it is the spirit, not the flesh. We work from the internal. Once we can become this person and we can visualize this person and manifest this person, then the external takes care of itself. It really does work that way. Once we see ourselves living in this abundance and we see ourselves walking in our purpose, and we realize that every one of us has a message to share. Every single one of us has a message to share. We have a gift that the world does need. Then we can start to really hone in on how to get there. But first, we got to know what we want. So today, I really, again, want to talk about that daily journaling. What do we want out of life? How do we see our life? And get really detailed with it. Get really detailed with it. What car do you want? Where do you want to live? How many houses do you want? What's your perfect profession? See yourself wearing the clothes. See yourself, living by the bay. See yourself walking the beach every day. Really living in that abundance. But first, we have to know what we want in order for us to send out this, to manifest the actual destiny. We have to know what frequency and what dream to send out, because what we're asking the universe for, she wants to give us, believe me. I mean, absolutely, the universe wants to support your dreams and give you the abundance that you deserve. But we have to be able to tell her, and if we're living in all this fear, then what the frequencies we're emitting are fear and lack of and need and depression, because we don't already have it, and that's what we're sending out. So that's all the universe can give us back. So the first step is to figure out what it is that we really want, because we can't get what we want unless we know what we want. So really sit down and write those goals, guys. Like I said, get real detailed with it. Picture yourself, if you're a beach person, on the beach. If you're a mountains person, picture yourself hiking in the mountains, really traveling, whatever it is that would make you feel successful, abundant. What is the life that you are seeking? Excuse me, because what you're seeking is seeking you. If you're really, truly in search of, the teacher will appear. If you start to make the steps, and that's another thing, we can't just sit there and want. We have to start making steps towards that life. So if you want to be a motivational speaker, you need to start speaking to people. And if you want to be work in the medical field, it's time to start learning medical stuff. Like, we have to follow up, because manifesting is it's not this, oh, this is what I want, and then no, we send it out there and opportunities appear. And then we have to have the courage to take those opportunities and really invest in ourselves and believe in ourselves and take the leap into a new life, into a brand new life. And it is possible. It is possible. I, all my life, have been diagnosed with clinical depression, and on top of a bunch of other things. I was on medication my entire life. I do no longer take those at all. I take no depression medication or anything like that, and I am truly happy. I mean, I have a wonderful, abundant, beautiful life, but I had to change how I saw my life, how I saw myself. I had to work through those old patterns, and of course they're still coming up. I'm still working. We're always working on ourselves, because that is what it is. Are we investing in our future, or are we investing in our pain? So every dollar you're spending on masking all your feelings, what you're really doing is you're spending that money on your pain, when you could be investing in your future. If you're spending your time complaining instead of being grateful, you're investing in your pain. If you're spending your time, around negative people and negative, habits, then you are investing in your pain. It really does come down to what are you what are you feeding your mind and soul? Are you constantly feeding it negativity and violence and aggression and that living in that sickness? Then you're only going to get that sickness back, because that's how the universe works. We really are just an energy field in a massive energy field, and like attracts like. So when we're happy, we attract happy people. When we're miserable, we attract miserable people. When we feel abundant and feel like we've got the success, then doors start opening, and then all we need to do is take the steps. When the door opens, man, have the courage to go through it. When the opportunity appears, say yes. Believe in yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in your happiness. Start, really, when you spend your energy on improving and improving others and helping, the doors open for themselves. The universe answers the call. You just have to send out the call. And it really it takes looking at ourselves and deciding what it is we want, and making a strategy, coming up with a strategy to really get there, to really make these dreams come true. And it's totally possible. I've done it. I crawled out of years of addiction and depression, and the medical field could not help me, because they were trying to give me pills, which are only masking the situation. We need to get in there and find out what it is that's hurting us so badly that we want to stop the pain. And we need to heal from the inside out, man. First, we gotta find out what it is. We have to identify the problem. The second thing is we have to go in there and heal. We have to face it. We have to heal it. And that's what we do here. We try to really get in there and find out what the limiting beliefs are, what the traumas are, and we don't dwell on those things anymore. Yes, everybody has trauma. It's no longer, we can't be in the ego like, oh, mine is worse, or you just wouldn't understand. That is your ego trying to keep you stuck in negative patterns, because that is your ego's norm. We can heal, we do recover. It's a fact. It's a fact. So if we can just let go of those excuses and be really willing to take the steps, find out what it is that we need to work on, and start working on those things daily. It doesn't have to be a miserable process. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's the most exciting, wonderful thing that I've ever done, and it is really truly brought me more benefits in my life than any job, any relationship, any amount of money, anything. Has this process of learning to heal myself from the inside with spiritual principles and the willingness to do the work, it has given me the gift of happiness, abundance, and I want to share it with you guys. And really, it's so incredible once we start making the steps. And we all know, we all have, on some level, we know that there are these things that we're supposed to be doing, but we have all these reservations. Either it'll be too much work. Well, if your happiness and your abundance and your success is too much work, you need to look at that. Like, really, we need to look at those things. If we have always lived in lack, so we always feel broke, then when we do get money, we tend to just spend it on dumb stuff, because we come from a mindset that there won't be more. So really, we need to change our mindsets. We need to change our habits. We need to really look at those things and ask ourselves, is it too much work to take classes, to take courses, or to meditate every day, or to go to the gym? Because being broke, miserable, unhealthy, those things seem like a lot of work to me. Steve Harvey says, you know, it's success takes a lot of work, and it's real hard, but it's real hard to be broke too, and that's the facts. You know, it really comes down to how willing we are, and you know, everybody needs support, everybody needs help. So get yourself a coach, get yourself a program, get yourself, you know, somebody to support you and help you, and really start looking at our patterns and our mindsets. It's so much about our mindsets. What we focus on is what we're going to get. So if we're focused on being happy and we're focused on being abundant, and we start making one positive move in our life, start working out, you'll be so proud of yourself. And on those days you don't want to work out, literally stop that thought of, oh, I gotta, and replace that thought with if we're going to be so proud of ourselves when we're done. Just push through. This will make us proud of ourselves. Because again, I say if we want to be proud of ourselves, and we want to have a successful life that we are super excited about and happy about, then we got to do the work. You know, we've got to see our lives as this beautiful opportunity, and every day really is an opportunity. It's how you're spending your days. What's going on in your life, whatever it is, it's a direct result of your daily habits, your daily mindset, your daily level of gratitude, your daily level of willingness to go out and get it. Because these things aren't going to just knock on your door. And even if they do, a lot of us, including myself, would be too scared to say yes, because we still have that something could go wrong mindset, but something could go right too. What happens if it works out? And it is more incredible than you ever thought it was possible. And the thing is that we become what we believe. So if you believe that your life is crap, that's what your life's going to be. If you believe your life is every day is a new opportunity to grow and build something beautiful, you're going to grow and build something beautiful. And I'm telling you, it works. It truly works when we start to really take these principles. Well, psychological, study yourself, man. Study yourself. Get to know yourself and be honest with yourself. Get to know yourself well enough that you can start calling yourself out on this stuff. And man, I can't tell you enough. Get yourself somebody who's been there, done that, and is a little further ahead than you and can help you get there. Really get a support system. If your family and friends are not supportive, detach. Love them, but take yourself a couple months to get yourself healed a little better before you deal with their negativity. And if it's continuing, even after you ask them for love and support, and they're not being loving and supporting and happy for you, then those people are not really beneficial in your life. I know we talk about this all the time, but the truth is our mindset is everything. How we feel about our life is how our life's going to be. What we believe about money, what we believe about love, what we believe about ourselves is what our life is going to be. We really are. Everything is internal. It's all what we think, what we believe, and what we do is what we become. And so there's no more. Once you know that, you run out of excuses. There are no more excuses, because everything is what you believe, what you, what your mindset, what you believe, and the willingness to do the work and really get in there and love yourself, invest yourself enough that you're willing to both see the beauty in life and also to start changing some of the habits. Be realistic with yourself. Like, what are the things that are no longer serving me, and how do I get to my higher self? How do I get to my highest version of myself? Who do I want to become? Where am I going? And it's time that, if you're sitting around living in misery, man, I encourage you to take the leap of faith and really get in there and start living in abundance and happiness. Start seeing your life as an opportunity. It might not be where you want to be now, but it's you. As long as you're living and breathing, you have the opportunities. You really do. And I'm so grateful to be here and share a message of hope and happiness, and just tell you that we really do get better when we really do have hope with it. Life can be more amazing than you ever imagined, and I am living proof of that. And I'm really glad you guys are here, and I really appreciate your time, and I really appreciate you spending these moments of your life with me. And man, focus on the good, and the good will increase. Focus on the bad, and the bad will increase. So let's focus on the good, guys. Let's really raise our vibration. Let's really love ourselves, and by love ourselves, I mean do the things that are loving for ourselves. Do the right things. You know, let's get those workouts in. Let's get some sunshine. Let's start searching for better people who are going to be loving and supportive of our dreams, and really focus on loving ourselves and the people around us, and really raising our vibrations and being willing to do what it takes, whatever it takes, to have a happy and successful and abundant life, because it's out there, and all we got to do is believe it and take action. For every step of action that you take in a positive direction, your life's going to become more positive. More doors will open. The vibe you emit will attract the right people. It really is all about the inside, man. We are just, we are spiritual beings. We are energy. And whatever our energy is attracting the life that we are going to get. So be positive, man. Absolutely start training yourself to talk better. It's not you have to go to work. It's that you're blessed that you have a job and you can go to work. It's not that you have to go over to your families. It's that you are blessed to have a family. And from somebody who, really struggled with family issues, I really realized just how blessed we are to have each other, and we need to be more loving to each other, guys. This is human experience is not easy, and it's not easy for anyone. We all have a story. We are all going through things. So man, be easier on yourself, be easier on others, and let's really do this. And if there's anything we can do to support you, just contact Meaningful Magic. If you like this video and it was helpful at all, please hit like, share, follow, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a blessed day, and really, really go out there and live, man. Today is your opportunity to change your life, and we can do this. Have a great day. Raise your vibration, change your life.